A very, very, very good evening and a warm welcome again to Hedge Racing. We're here for Season 3, Race 2 in the Red Bull Ring in Austria after a pretty exhilarating opening race in Brazil last weekend to kick off Season 3. AJ Brewer in the Alfa Romeo taking the win, his first ever win in Hedge Racing, with Hobbsy and the back-to-back Drivers' Champion Jay Lawler completing the podium. We're in Austria for now. It's a sunny Austria. I don't know about the race. Back to over tonight. I'm not sure about the race, but it's a dry qualifying, and we're here in front of a full grid of action. 20 drivers on grid. It's another superb turnout. A massive thank you, of course, to each and every single driver that's given up their Sunday evening to be here with us. Back to back full grid, things you love to see. It was an amazing race in Brazil, full of action. And we're here again tonight. A few changes for tonight. You'll notice there's no Chris Panda, unfortunately. He's decided to take a back seat and be a reserve driver due to work commitments. So, where is he? That man, Fabi Fenem. He's not out yet, but he's going to take the permanent seat in the Haas, replacing Chris Panda from tonight. The other change you may see, new face, is Stiper Boy, another one of the Combe Racing Academy boys. Set good pace this season in Combe Racing. He's a reserve driver tonight for AlphaTauri. Franco Pompi couldn't make it due to the dodgy Wi-Fi, so Stiper Boy can play for drivers' points, but he won't unfortunately be able to compete for the AlphaTauri constructor points, so it's down to Cam tonight to deliver the points for the AlphaTauri team. And how good is it, by the way, to see a full 20 drivers on the grid? Superb, absolutely superb. I'm sure it's going to be a great night of racing here in Austria. Let's run through a few things. Of course, a little bit of information first of all about the Red Bull Ring here in Austria. It's based in Styria, Austria, of course. It's a 40,000 capacity arena and is the shortest circuit on the F1 calendar. Of course, won by none other than Valtteri Bottas, you remember in race 1 of the season, last season. In the Formula 1 calendar, Valtteri Bottas, when it was Lando Norris's first ever podium in F1. So like absolutely years ago, doesn't it? It's a 36 lap race tonight at 50%. And a bit of history about the Austrian Grand Prix in Hedge Racing. In season 1, it was won by Jay Lawler, Hobbsy, and Mike Whitty, completing the podium. In the last season, it was won by Chris Panda. He was on the podium by Hobbsy, and a rare podium for Mr. Whitey. Remember Austria last season, Jay Lawler missed the race because he went to his dad's house and he forgot his controller. Had no controller, missed the Austria race. Chris Panda took the W. On board now with Jay Lawler, starting on the mediums, a 1.4.3 so far, putting Jay Lawler in 6th, 5% a 1.37. He goes pole for now. Quite a lot of drivers yet to set a lap time, including the new boy Fabi Fenem, including Jacko, including Rathbolt, including Ryan Mills. Ryan Mills had an absolute stinker last week in Brazil. I'm hoping that tonight he can kick off his season and get some points on the board. And a bit of discussion about last week as well. You may recall AJ Brewer taking the win at 26 points for Brewer. He currently sits top of the there he is there, the current driver's standing leader. 26 points. Brewer 8 points clear of second place. Hobbsy 8 points clear of third place. Jay Lawler, Hobbsy and Jay Lawler both on 18 points. Hobbsy got second last week. The reason that Jake's so close to him is that Jake got the fastest 2 points for the P1 in qualifying. If you don't know how that works, is the man who starts on pole, so as it stands, Vipers Ken will get 2 points for starting first. Whitey will get a point for starting second. Vipers fourth with 12 points. Franco not here tonight. Big shame, Franco. He started the season well, 10 points. He's not here tonight. Alfie, Stephen, AFL, Ben, Cam and Jay Wills all started the season with points. The likes of Piero, the likes of Freethor, Ryan Mills, Lewis Wyatt, Jay Smithy, all looking to kick off their season tonight and get some points on the board. And of course, Constructors' Championship is pretty similar. Alfa Romeo are pretty clear, to be fair. What a start for them. Alfie and Brewer, top of the pops, 34 points. Racing Point second on 18, and Williams third also on 18. Renault Renault, AlphaTauri, Red Bull and Ferrari all scored points last week. Haas, Mercedes and McLaren yet to score points. They'll be hoping that changes for them tonight. We're into the last 10 minutes of qualifying, and at the moment it's 5 per of 103.7. He sits pole, very, very close to Whitey, and obviously it's a pretty close qualifying, to be fair. Brewer, Favi, Jacko, Rathbole and Mills yet to set a time. Where will last week's race winner, Brewer, put himself in qualifying a superb result in Brazil? No one expected it. A real shock, really. Can he keep going tonight and extend his lead at the top after race one? Brewer goes pole. It's a 103.769. On flames at the moment. AJ Brewer, he raced in practice. I think he raced in all but one race. Got on the podium. He won in Brazil last week, and as it stands, he's taking pole in Austria. Is Brewer a dark horse for the championship? It's so early on in the season, but this man's made a superb impression and a superb start to the season. As it stands, goes pole. No, he doesn't. Mr. Whitey does. Hasn't got a point in the championship yet, but Whitey goes ahead of Brewer and he goes pole. Look how close qualifying. His three drivers are in the 103.7s. Whitey, Brewer, and Van Biscayne. Hobbsy not too far behind either. Let's unball Ryan Mills, see whether Williams' driver can set a lap time. He needs to help J. Lawler get some points. No points last week for Ryan Mills, but we know the quality that he's got on his day. Where will Ryan Mills put himself into the last 8 minutes of qualifying? And a change there, is it Cam, I think, maybe? Jacko's off the track. Let's get the full track back up on for you. Where will Ryan Mills place himself? Will it be towards the top? He'll be open, so he rounds the final corner. Ryan Mills, the Williams driver, he's going to place himself fit at 6th fastest. The 104.2 for Ryan Mills. He's 6th fast. Who else going to take on a lap with J. Law, of course. Back-to-back drivers' championships and rating of P3 in Brazil last week. Started pole, he's 6/10 up at the moment. Is he going to go pole again? The man who's in Cone Racing League Tier 1, the favourite to make it 3 drivers' championships in a row. Will he take pole here and go ahead of Whitey in Austria? Let's have a look. Ryan Tamanico was really wide. That could have been validation for J. Law. I think he'd have gone pole as well. He would have gone pole, you know. But it's an validation and a bit of frustration for the back-to-back drivers' champion of J. Law. Who else is up on the time? Anyone really up on the time? Outlaps all around. Hills has invalidated this time as well. Jacko's the 10th up on the mediums. He's down in the 18th at the moment. A little bit wide there. Sideboy's only just up on his time. 5 Adams invalidated his lap time. A lot of invalidations, as you can see now. I think this will be a track tonight, especially as I come up for air. Especially on that, is it turn... What turn is it? I think it's turn 10. This one, not now, but now for Rathbole. You can see he goes past it with that turn 10 there. A lot of penalties there can be picked up. 2 DRS detection zones on this 10-turn circuit. One up past turn 3 on the long run down to turn 4. So it's a long run down. It's not really a long run down, but you know what I mean. It's a fairly long run down to turn 4. And the one, of course, after turn 9, right down onto the main straight past the pit lane. Hello to Greg in the chat. Hello to Amelia in the chat. Hey. Hello to anybody else who's in the show. Not who else is watching. Hello to you, maybe Chris Panda. I don't know if Chris is here, Franco, maybe, I don't know, but if you're here, good evening to you. Drop a like while you're here, you know, it'd be rude not to, wouldn't it? 6 minutes of qualifying to go here in race 2, season 3 of Hedge Racing. It's Whitey, who's still on pole at the moment. Look how close it is, though, that top 4, so close. Alfie, Ryan Mills and Piero, not too far behind. Where did Bex Pro hit himself? He put himself 13th, both Red Bulls together, 12th and 13th. Can Ryan Mills improve on his time? He's 6th at the moment, a 104.2 for Ryan Mills. Can he put himself into that top 3? No, he can't, because he's into the pits. Yeah, quick drink, go for a quick wee, and I'll let qualifying unfold. I'll put you on board with... Who should I put you on board with? Most people into the pits. Put you on board with Freefall! Missed the Flying Scotsman, yet set a point in Hedge Racing. Can he get his first point in Hedge Racing tonight? Let's find out. Back in a moment. Good evening, I am back, and the Flying Scotsman Freefall has taken provisional pole for 103.6! Go on the boy! Love that! 3 minutes to go, J Law was on a lap I think, can the back-to-back Drivers' Champion, how many times have I said that? Can he take pole? Pole in Brazil last week had a bit of an incident, didn't he? Only took third in, but to be fair, third was a pretty decent result in the circumstances. Oh! Lewis Wyatt 6th, a good 104 for Lewis Wyatt. Not a bad lap time at all for the McLaren driver. Pretty close. I mean, look how many 104s there is. Lewis Wyatt 6th in the 104s. AFL 16th in the 104s. I need to send Alfie another invite. I'll do that in a second. Let's keep on Bubba J. Lawler. He's nearly 7/10ths up on his time. That could put in pole. F for Franco's internet. You're not wrong. Alfie, bear with me 1 second, mate. I'll invite you after we see Jake Lawler's lap time. Can the man who started pole in Brazil start pole again? Will he overtake Freefall? J Lawler! Pole 103.1 for J Lawler! And he's pole for now. Let's invite Alfie back. And this qualifying, to be fair, is superb. Last week we got a lot of positive comments about qualifying, etc. And about the race itself. This is even closer. Everyone is putting in so similar times. Freefall's like, you know what? I'm not having that. I'm going to try and top that. We will see. He's not out this yet. Brewer, he's 4th. Where will the man who won last week start tonight? Let's keep an eye on that. One minute, I was checking the chat. Bear with 1 second. Right, sorry, I just wanted to put a message out about interview in the top 3 after the race, to make sure that everyone stays active. Who that top 3 is going to be, I have absolutely no idea. Freefall, where did Brewer go? Did Brewer stay 4th? Sorry, I'm a bit slacking here. Right, let's have a look on Freefall. He's not really up on his time in sector 1, he's a bit down, not the greatest turn from turn 3 there from Freefall. And Jake Lawler, to be fair, is comfortably pole. It's nowhere near. I think Jake Lawler 131, Freefall 136. Then it's practically 137 and 138. I mean, look how close it is from Whitey down to Hobbsy. 137 for Whitey, who's 3rd. 138 for Hobbsy, who's 7th. There's 5 drivers that are literally close. Jay Lawler's racked up a 4th. Didn't even realise that. Good qualifying there for Josh. He started 2nd last week in Brazil. Unfortunately, that was still tonight, I'm sure, and get points in the race. Where will Freefall go? Can he get ahead of Jay Lawler again? Oh, it's invalidation. Oh dear. That's qualifying over for Freefall. Jay Wills, he's up on his time. Anyone really down on the time? Let's look at Hobbsy. A P2 last week for Hobbsy. He's 7th at the moment. Can he improve on his last chance? Actually, Freefall might have got another lap in, to be fair. Alfie's qualifying is done. I mean, what a qualifying it is. J Wills actually got on 2nd fastest with 135. What? Is J Wills about to start on the front row with Jay Lawler again? Maybe, just maybe. J Wills racked up a 135. That is impressive from the Renault driver, to be fair. And for now, he takes a point. He's going to start 2nd, but can Hobbsy and co do something about it? Alfie's qualifying's over. Other than that, it's pretty much a free hit for everybody. Him and Cam are the other 2 that are not in the pits. The track is hammered. Can Hobbsy improve on his 7th and break into that top 2? It's an invalidation for Hobbsy. Lewis White, 2/10ths up. Freefall. It's invalidated. He's going to have another go, I think, Freefall. Is he? Maybe not. White and Brewer are done. Viper's Ken's almost up on his time. Stevens retired. Looking more and more likely that Jay Lawler and Jay Wills are going to be starting on the front row yet again. Which is pretty impressive. And I think I dibbed Renault just. Or maybe I didn't, but I think I put Renault right up there in the Constructors' Championship. You can see, like, J Wills and Viper's Ken, once again, both in the top 6 in qualifying. Can Viper's Ken go above his teammate, maybe take pole, but more importantly, above his teammate and take the top 2 spots? Most people's qualifying are done. J Wills is done. Viper's Ken, the only driver in the top 7 that's yet to set a lap. Yet to finish his qualifying, should I say. Can he go above his teammate and go to the top? Will Vipersken take pole from Jay Lawler? Will he take P2 from his teammate? Vipersken crosses the line and goes 5th fastest. His qualifying's over. Jay Smithy is on the track. He's done. Frank Enemy, he's done. Bex Pro, he's done. Ryan Mills is going to be the last one, I think, here. He's all just up on his time. He's 5th, 16th at the moment. And he goes 9th. But look at that once again. Unless Jacko can improve, looks like he's done as well, and once again it's Jay Lawler and Jay Wills that are sharing the front row. They both sat in the top 2 in Brazil. They've carbon copied it in what was an incredible qualifying here in Austria, and Jay Wills, who got no points other than the P2 in qualifying last week, regardless of his race pace, is setting some superb qualifying pace here against some incredible drivers. And back-to-back weeks, Jay Wills has started behind Jay Lawler and took the extra qualifying point. It's a front row carbon copy of Jay Lawler in the Williams and the Renault of Jay Wills. Whitey and Vipersken, by the way, what a qualifying for Whitey. He's in the top 5 as well. Free fall though, the Mercedes driver. He's not got a point edge racing yet, but he takes a very good pace on the second row alongside Whitey. Vipersken and Lewis Wyatt, to be fair, in the top 6. What a qualifying for Mr. Lewis Wyatt. Brewer and Obley together, that'll be one to watch. Ryan Mills had a poor week last week. He started right at the back. He started P9 to not bad at all. AFL long time, and it's free choice of tyres for like Smithy, Alfie, Favi, Bex Pro, Stephen Rappel, Piero, Cam, Starboy and Jacko. So a pretty incredible qualifying, and that is us done. And it's Jay Lawler, a very, very impressive 1-3-1. He takes pole. Jay Wills though on the front row, another point for the Renault. Both Renaults into the top 5. Free fall and White though, very impressive on that second row. Last week's race winner AJ Brewer down in 7th. In fact, Brewer and Obsy were the top 2 last week. They're both starting down in 7th and 8th in qualifying. Mills and AFL, as I mentioned. Smithy, to be fair, 11th, not bad for Smithy. McLaren yet to set points, but both in the top 11 in qualifying. And don't rule out the likes of Alfie, Favit, Bex Pro and Stephen and Piero. Piero may start 17th, do not rule out Piero. He set some good pace in other leagues this season. He'll look to really improve on that P17. Unfortunately, Calvin's had a point towards the back, and Jacko in the racing point, he's going to start dead last. But don't rule out Jacko, because he started dead last in Cone Racing this year and put some very good performances in. So don't rule out the racing point of our Jacko tonight. Remember, there's also a point up for grabs for driver day. I pick driver day now as well. And there's a point up for grabs for that. But there you go. Jay Lawler, 2 points to the Williams driver. And Jay Wills gets himself another point for being in the top 2. Both of Jay Wills' points this season have come from... He's got back-to-back P2s in qualifying, which, to be fair, is pretty tasty. And fair play. Fair play to Mr. Jay Wills. Oh, is that... No way. No, it's just dull. It's just dull. I thought it might have been a bit rainy, but it looks like it's just dull. I'm going to check if it's a driver. It's one of the drivers to let me know because I can't check. But I'll try and find out before. I'm going to fill in the oh, no, not Jables P1. Don't get too carried away, Josh. Fill in the Discord. The drivers have a minute just to get their setups around. Sorted, should I say. There's that filled in. Why's it done like that? Oh, bloody hell. Well, I mean, apparently the race is dry, by the way, but yeah, it is. It's an all dry race. Damn it. As a commentator, you like to see a bit of rain, don't you? But I think, to be honest, as qualifyings go, that was superb. Once again, very, very close. Tyres fee. Look at that. That's kind of interesting. I thought maybe a couple lads towards the back might have gone for longer stints. Fabi on the mediums, Jack on the mediums, Cam on the hards. But other than that, 17 out of 20 drivers are on them red softs. Only Fabi, Cam and Jack are going for long stints. Cam's gone for a very long stint on the hards. Fabi, Jack on the mediums. The rest of the boys, 17 of the boys, on them softs. Take that what you will. We will see. Get all this enabled, all your telemetry, etc. On board now with Jay Lawler. Interesting though, because Jay Lawler and Jay Bull started in the top 2 last week. None of them won. Jay Lawler came 3rd. Jay Bull didn't even get in the top 10. So you know, I'm just putting it out there. I'm just putting it out there. You just never know in Hedge racing. And to be fair, in fairness. Who would expected Brewer to win last week? And I mentioned to Brewer in the interview, and that's no disrespect to Brewer, but nobody and I mean nobody, myself, probably even Brewer included, expected him to win last week, and that's what Hedge Racing does, boys. That's what it does. It provides entertainment, it provides thrills, it provides surprise packages. And AJ Brewer, no one expected him to win the but he won, so could we see a surprise winner tonight? Could we see Jay Lawler taking the reins again and getting back on track? And could we see the likes of Freefall maybe get a win? Who knows? Let's have a look on Bubba Jay Lawler. It's a very, very slow out lap, as you can see. Formation lap. As you can see, our Jacko was in absolutely no rush for the mediums to get on the grid at all. Only one of 3 drivers not to start on the soft. Jacko on the mediums, Cam on the hards, Favi on the mediums. Other than that, it's soft compounds for the other 17 drivers on board. Jacko now, he's going to be the last driver. He's not in a rush, Jacko, is he? He's not in a rush at all. Jay Lawler's sat there waiting. We'll get on board with Freefall. Gives us a view of Jay Lawler and Jay Lawler. Or should we get on board with Whitey? Let's get on board with Whitey, the Haas, who's got a pretty good qualifying. And could Jay Lawler go for a dive on the inside of Jay Lawler? Ooh, I don't know, but he could do. The red lights are on. It's a very weird camera angle. I have no control over it. But it's not lights. I've got the camera. I never get the lights doing it tonight, aren't we? We're still waiting. And it's lights out, and away we go. It's a great start from Freefall, who's got past Jay Mills as he has into turn 1. What a start for the Merc of Freefall, who's actually gone really, really wide. There's someone come off towards the back. I think that's Jay Smithy. What a start from Jay Law at the front. Wills second, Freefall back into third. Vipers get under pressure from the McLaren of Lewis Wyatt. There's a dive bomb into turn 3. There's a retirement from Piero. What's happened there? Let's have a look on board. Jay, oh, he's into the wall and Piero's out. Oh, nightmare. Not the start to Hedge Racing that Piero wanted. He missed last week's race due to lag. He's now retired on lap 1, but what a start to the race. This is Hobbs. He's up 4 from 8th to 4th. It's a lightning start from the McLaren. Jim was like he lost that P2 to Freefall, but held on. But a disappointment for Piero, retirement for the Ferrari, and it's back-to-back weeks with no points on his Hedge Racing season debut as Brewer look to try and get past the Renault of Vipers. Ken J-Law's got a 1.1 second lead. It's a superb start for the man who started on pole, but look at Freefall. Wills goes really wide. There's a pit for Jay Lawler. What? I think he might mention doing that, actually. I'm not sure, but Josh takes the lead for now. He's got no battery though, and could this mean Freefall takes the position into turn 1? The wheel-to-wheel Freefall backs off. Respect has been shown, and Josh holds on for now, but Freefall may have lost his P2 to Hobbsy. He may lose his P3 to Vipers Ken. Too much respect shown there from Freefall. Hobbsy might get past J-Balls as well. Look at Hobbsy. He's flying. He's up 6 from 8th to 2nd, I believe. Vipers Ken gets past Freefall, and the Mercedes driver had such a good start to the race loses ground. Alfie's pitted. It's a pit stop for mediums to Jay Lawler towards the back. J-Balls leads for now from Hobbsy, from Vipers, from Brewer, and from Freefall. Bex Pro, by the way, he's up 8. What a start! I didn't even notice that. Bex Pro's up 8 into Jay Lawler, Lewis Wyatt, all down quite considerably. Ryan Mills and Fabian, the only 2 drivers that have kept their positions. The penalty now for Freefall. He joins Alfie in the pens. J-Balls for now, due to Jelly's pit stop, leads the Grand Prix. Hobbsy and Vipers making up the top 3. And to be fair, what a start for Hobbsy, up 6, but Slyboy up 11. Bennett Pro paid. There's always very early penalties for Freefall and for Alfie. Wills has got a good comfortable lead there. Not really any battles. Let's have a look. No, quite big gaps. There's a penalty, pit stop for Alfie, so maybe some damage for him. As you can see, the gaps are quite big already. Not really. And Wheels super hard. Hobbsy got DRS in. Could the Racing Point gets past J Wills and take the lead? What a move by Hobbsy. Not really. It's pretty basic, but J Wills comes back. And J Mills cuts the corner a little bit, but keeps, to be fair, wasn't bad. But here comes Hobbsy, the Racing Point, and the Reynolds, the wheel-to-wheel. Vipers Ken's not far behind him, but Hobbsy leads the Grand Prix for now. J Mills might come back into turn 4, though. He does come back, and he leads. And look at this for Hobbsy and J Mills. This is superb. What it has done, though, has invited Vipers Ken. It's a double Renault and a Racing Point. It's a Renault sandwich, isn't it? And Brewer's here as well. This is a superb start to the Austrian Grand Prix as Wills looks for a move on Hobbsy again, gets the job done. I mean, look, what a start. I'm waffling so much crap because this has been a great start to the Grand Prix. Josh is an AI, oh no. He's back driving again now, that could cost him though. Viper's Ken on Hobbsy, the wheel to wheel, and here comes Brewer as well. There's 4 of them on the straight, and Brewer gets past Hobbsy. Can he get a double move? Get past Viper's Ken as well? He might get past all 3. No, he won't. He'll get past Josh, who's gone really, really wide. And look at this. Look at this. There's 6 of them going up towards turn 3. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. I can't even keep up. This stream is immense. I know it's been. This is Edge Racing. This is crazy. There's 6 of them battling for P1. Hobbsy has dropped down to 6th. I didn't even realise that. Bex Pro's on a mission. He's up 9. Oh, it's a bit of a collision, and Bex Pro might fancy himself past free-fall. He doesn't. Bex Pro's up 10. What a start for the Red Bull. Oh my god. There's 6 wide. Could you believe that? Have you ever seen racing like that before? We've seen maybe 2 or 3 wide. 6 wide is unbelievable. Ryan Mills has dropped a little bit, hasn't he? Could Bex Pro now get past Brewer? It's a risky place to overtake into turn 9. No, he's not. I'll tell you what, Hobbsy wants free fall back. What an opening. 5 laps here, 4 laps even, 5 laps even to this race. Free fall past Bex Pro. Can J Wills catch? Look at the Renault boys. Renault boys top 2. Ken and Wills. Brewer up to 3rd. There's a penalty for Jay Smithy on Hobbsy and White. Was it because you were there? Maybe not. Hobbsy will fancy chances though against the Haas driver, and these lot here are providing unbelievable entertainment. J Law was down in 14th, but has pitted early on. We'll check tyres in a moment, but I can't take off. This is a contact towards the back. I think he was free fall. There's damage for Hobbsy as well. There may be damage for Whitey as well. Let's have a look. There is damage for Whitey and for Hobbsy. Accidental. I think it was free fall and Ben, but damage for both Hobbsy and for Whitey. And what that has done is it's given Vibers Ken the lead. Will's in the top 2, and for now at least, it's a Red Bull top 2. Brewer up 4. He's up to 3rd. Don't know about Bex Pro. He started 14th. He's up to 4th already. What a race from this man. At the moment, I think Whitey obviously might pit it, which could give free fall and Cyberboy a bit of a... I'm spitting all over the place. This is unbelievable. Let me get a drink and just watch for a moment. Oh, unbelievable. Whitey in the pits. Hobbs going to go pit as well. I think he is. Yeah, he is. Oh, let's check tyres for you. This is crazy. Sorry, I'm having a drink. Let me just... I'm having a nightmare here. Oh my god, what am I doing here? What am I doing? There we go, sorry. As Brewer looks for a move on Josh and Jables and gets it. Let me get a drink, come up for air a minute. Oh. Wow. There's Rappel and Sniper battling now, the 2 Racing Academy boys. Oh, J Law, let's have a look on J Law. He's 11th at the moment, just got past Jay Smithy on them fresher mediums. Not really sure why he paid for mediums, don't ask me why, but who am I to judge? Hobbsy onto the hards, Ryan Mills onto the fresh mediums. What did Whitey go on to? He got onto fresh soft, maybe a 2 stop for Whitey, penalty for, for Sniper Boy. As we come up for air, it might have been a pretty incredible lap, 6 laps. There was one point that was 6 wide going up towards turn 3. Which is unbelievable. Look at the gaps though. The top 4 are pretty comfortable. Vipers Ken at the moment, the race leader, 1.1 seconds clear of Brew. Where did he start, Vipers Ken? He's up 4, Brew up 5, Bex Pro up 10, Rappel up 10, Sandboy up 12, Jack up 11. Some great moves so far. Drive day could be quite tricky. If it says there's a top 6 all on the softs, 5 Hedham's on the mediums, there's a penalty for Lewis White, he becomes another driver significant penalty. Penalties all over the show. Look at Jacko here. Could he have a look on Sniper Boy? You can have a look on Sniper Boy. Jacko, ooh, a little bit of contact there. He's going to get him back though, I think, Jacko with the RS, and it is a top 8 now for the man who started means Hobbsy gets a penalty now. The penalties are starting to rack up a little bit, aren't they? Not really much doing AFL. Down in 10th on the fresh soft, looking to try and get a little bit further up into that mix. J Oliver, he's currently down in 11th. There he is. Running a pretty quiet race so far, isn't it, on his own, but don't rule out that man, he'll come hunting toward the end. I've absolutely no doubt. Onto the straight now, onto lap 7. Vipers Ken at the moment. Sorry, into lap 8, should I say. Vipers Ken at the moment looking fairly comfortable, 1.2 seconds, and another gap to J Bulls, and a gap again to Bex Pro, and a gap again to Freefall. The gaps are well over a second for the top 5. Rappo gets a pen. The pens are starting to rack up a lot, but Mercedes are both into that top 6. 5 to be fair. and Jacko on the mediums, both into the top 8. Good stint so far for the new boy Favi, and the racing points of our Jacko. Sniper Boy in AFL completing the top 10. Can Sniper Boy get a job done on Jacko here? The Alpha Tauri filling tonight, Jacko giving as less room as possible. If we can get a good camera angle on it, maybe we can. And there you go. Ooh, it's a little bit wide, and that gets Jacko back. And AFL's got DRS here, and he could get past the Alpha Tauri, the Ferrari driver of AFL. All his contact with Sniper Boy couldn't really get past him. He's going to dive into the corner. I can't keep up to it. This is a mess from my point of view. I do apologise, but I'm just trying to keep up because it's a pretty incredible race so far. And for now, AFL gets the job done on Sniper Boy. It's free fall! Comes off into the wall. The man who's into P5 has had a nightmare. He's got to wait till all the cars go past. There's a gap there if he's quick. And free fall's going to come onto the track down in 12th. It's a nightmare for the Mercedes driver who, to be fair, can pit. He was on such a promising start to the race, and that could put him in big trouble. He heads into the pits, free fall. Sniper Boy gets past Jay Lawler, does he? Or did Jay Lawler get past Sniper Boy? There's a contact there. No damage for Jay Lawler. He spun himself. Oh, and a little bit of loss of traction there for Jay Lawler. Drama upon drama so far here as Favi has a look on Rathbole, and Favi found him, to be fair, on the medium compound into the top 5. Anything towards the top? I don't believe so. Brewer's got past Jay Lawler. He's still past Jay Lawler, sorry. There's a wheel-to-wheel contact there as Rathbole gets past Favi, and a good start to the race for Mr. Rathbole in the Mercedes. The Mercedes is free fall and starts pitting. He's down in 18th now. Ryan Mills having an absolute stinker again, down in 19th, isn't he? Not going well for Ryan Mills, but to be fair, a lot of these soft runners yet to pit, which will probably shake it up a little bit. Is there going to be a move here from Jay Wills onto the straight? He's in DRS range. No, he's not, and he's thinking it's time for a pit stop for the Renault of Jay Wills. Vipers Ken, to be fair, looking comfortable 10 laps in. He's 2.6 seconds clear of Brewer. Bexpro's got a pen, but he started incredibly, Bexpro. Look at that. He's up. How many positions? 11 positions. Look at penalties very quickly for you. You can see 3 seconds for Ben, Raff, Favi, Sniper Boy, Smithy, Halfie, Hobbsy, and Freefall. Lewis White is 6 seconds, so a lot of pens at the moment. And not many have stopped so far. Will's Sniper Boy stopping now, but the top 7 plus Smithy, Cam and Sniper Boy all yet to stop. There's more penalties there for Cam. Where is Cam? Is he wheel to wheel? No, he's not. Wonder what's going on there. I thought he may have been but at this point so far, only the one retirement, that is the Ferrari of Piero on lap 1. As Jay Lawler has pitted, he's now into the top 7, and bear in mind that a lot of the drivers, in fact all the drivers in front of him, are yet to pit. He's not in a bad position at all, and he's not got a penalty, Jay Lawler. He's not in a bad position at all. He's got past AFL. He's now closing the gap on Jacko, who's on 2 lap older. There's a penalty over Jay Lawler. We did see it onto the curb, and the brilliant Jay Lawler now has got a penalty, and a lot of the drivers with very early penalties here, as you can see. Jay Lawler adds on to that list. Yeah, ooh, and I could Jay Lawler get past Jacko. Jacko on 9 lap old medium. Jay Lawler on 7 lap old mediums. But Jacko's got DRS on the driver in front of him, Rathbo. So that may hold now. And it does hold off Jay Lawler for now. Free fall down in 18th on them for shots. Ryan Mills on the old mediums down in 19th on an absolute stinker. Mills to get your arse in gear. Lewis Wyatt has now got 9 seconds of penalties in 11 laps. Not the start that Lewis Wyatt wanted, as Jacko makes a little cheeky move on Rathbo, who could lose out to Jay Lawler as well. He does lose out to Jay Lawler as well. Rathbo losing not 1 position but 2. Jacko 5th, Lawler 6th, Rathbo 7th, but Rathbo could come back here. He's not shy. He's the Cole Mason Academy driver. He's wheel to wheel with Jay Lawler. Look at that. Kind of respectful, kind of worrying as well, but Jay Lawler holds off the pressure of the Mercedes of Rathbo for now. Is Vipers going to think about a pit stop? No, he's not. Is Brewer going to think about a pit stop on them softs? No, he's not. Is Bex Pro going to think about a pit stop on them softs? No, he's not. So it's the mediums of Favi, Jacko and Jay Lawler in a line. Rathbo's lost out a little bit. Jay Lawler now hunts down the racing part of Jacko, but Jacko's going to get the arse on Favi. And Jake's gone very, very wide there. Look, struggling for traction a little bit, Jake, so far, isn't he? He's a pit stop for Rathbo. But a pretty exhilarating opening 12 laps, I'm sure you'll agree with me. Vipers Ken at the moment leads, but yet to pit. Favi, Jacko and Jay Lawler all on the mediums. Wills and Rathbo going for the longest stint on the hards. A penalty now for free fall, not being his race, started in 3rd, but it's not happening for the Scotsman at the moment. Is he going to be back-to-back races with no points for Mr. Freefall? I hope it's not, but we will see. He's got a long, long way to go now, hasn't he, on them hards, and with a penalty as well. J Lawler's onto the hards himself. AFL, another soft driver yet to pit. As Favi, Jacko and J Lawler, the boys on the mediums. Favi and Jacko done 11 laps on the mediums. J Lawler's done 9 laps on the mediums. All in 4th, down to 6th at the moment. The 3 in front of them, Vipers, Brewer and Ben, yet to pit for fresh tyres. I would imagine it'd be very, very soon though now. Vipers Ken thinking, now I'm going to stay out Brewer. He's going to stay out Bex Pro. He's going to do a 12 lap as well. He is. Well, that stays as it is for now. Favi got away from Jacko a bit, but Jacko, I think this could be Jacko's time where he's under pressure and could lose that position to J Lawler. Can J Lawler break into the top 5? Jacko gives him room, and Williams gets past the Alpha, the racing point, and J Lawler back into the top 5. Can Jacko go for the move into turn 1? No, but he'll get DRS back though, won't he? He will, but Jake might want to gain ground on Favi now. Jake into 5th, Jacko down to 6th, penalty for AFL, and a pit stop for Jay Smithy. Anything else to report? Jacko now tries to get the move back on J Lawler, and J Lawler says no for now, but Jacko will have DRS here, but J Lawler has DRS on Favi, that's a problem, but a real nice battle here between Favi, Jake and Jacko, the boys on the medium compound tyres. Hobbsy gets past Cam into 11th. It's a strange race now, so many different compounds, penalties for practically, I don't want to say everyone, but the majority. I mean, yeah, Ryan Mills gets past Jay Smithy, he's now not 19th, hold on Millsy, progress. And still Vipers Ken not pitting, Brewer and Ben not pitting, that's their 13th lap on the softs, they're making them softs last, aren't they? And it looks like Jacko's lost a little bit of ground on Favi and Jake in front of him, but can he get DRS? He's going to get DRS, but J Lawler thinks to himself, do you know what, I've got past Jacko, now can I get past the last of Favi Venom into the top 4 and be the highest medium runner? There you go, the softs are ready to pit now at 14-16, 1 stop, so that could entice Vipers, a Brewer and Bex Pro to pit again. Jacko's lost out a little bit. Can J Lawler sniff the rear end of Favi and get into the top 4? Not into turn 3, but you feel on the run down here with another DRS zone, it could be Jake's time to get past the Haas into the top 4. Penalty for Smithy. Let's have a look. The positive Jacko's not got a penalty, which is good for Jacko. Wheel to wheel, Favi and Jake. And J Lawler gets overdone. It's a P4 for the Williams of J Lawler. Favi 5th. Jacko 6th, AFL yet to pit. Is it time now for the soft runners to pit? The top 3, Vipers, Brewer, Ben, anyone going to pit now for the 1 stop? No for Vipers, Ken. Brewer looks like he's going to head towards the pits. I think it could be a pit stop here for Brewer. It is a pit stop for Brewer. What about the Red Bull of Bex Pro? He's not going to pit yet either. So for now, goes into P2, past Brewer, into the pit. Smithy's left the session. Is he retired? He's not retired on track, I don't believe. There's a change at the top of his, that's Bex Pro and Brewer. J Lawler past Brewer, of course, due to the pit stop. There's a pit stop as well for AFL. Brewer onto the mediums, AFL. Polygon onto the mediums as well. Brewer onto them fresh medium tyres. Sideboard gets his penalty. Let's have a look at AFL onto the mediums as well. A great opening 15 laps and still so many laps to go. Still 21 laps to go, not halfway through yet on board with J Bulls now. 4 apples on the arse. Not in a bad position in P7, the man who started in P2. And a lot of the drivers in front of him yet to pit, so J Bull's not in a bad position at all as he hunts down the Haas of Mr. Whitey. Let's have a look. Not going to get him there. Favi launches up to Jake Lawler. Lewis Wyatt gets past Stephen. He does. But will the Red Bull Stephen, I don't really report Stephen or Lewis Wyatt because they've not really been in the top 10. They're both struggling a little bit. Lewis Wyatt and Stephen, both on the old medium tyres. 12 laps on them. Vipers Ken, the race leader, 40 laps on the softs, a great stint into the pits. Bex Pro, he's going to join him in the pits. So the top 2, new set of tyres, they've hammered the softs onto lap 16. They're into the pits, which means for now at least, with a penalty, with older tyres, J Lawler leads the Grand Prix. I do massively apologise for me not speaking then. My dog decided it was a good idea to go to the toilet. Always in commentary, so nice one. We are back. Jay Smith had a power cut, unfortunately, so that's his night over in the McLaren's a yellow flag. Is that a Red Bull? It is a Red Bull. It's Bex Pro. Oh no. It's a big crash as well. He's looking not to retire there. No wing on Bex Pro. And that's his race in jeopardy. He's almost pitted onto mediums. He's now, I don't know if it was a collision with somebody else, but he's got serious damage, and that could be his race now well and truly over. He got a feel for Bex Pro there. Just pitted onto mediums in a great position. He's now going to have to pit again. Massive, massive Shane White into the pits as well. Where's he going to come out? He's going to come out behind AFL. He's going to hunt down Rathbo, AFL and AFL on the fresh mediums, Rathbo on the hards. AFL gets the job done. The gap towards the front quite big, but what a shame for Bex Pro. Now 18th, only the AI of Jay Smithy and the retirement of Piero behind him now. Ryan Mills having a shock again, down in 17th. What's happened to Ryan Mills? Is he racing, Ryan Mills? He is racing. You know, they're pretty stinky though. Freefall's not really gaining ground either after that early collision himself. He's down in 16th now. Look at changes for you. Look at Lewis White with 12 pens, by the way. Changes there, look at that. Fabio up 11, Jack up 17 yet to pit themselves. Stephen up 7, Cam up 8. Some good chances for driver a day so far. Favi, Jacko and Cam yet to pit. And could Whitey do a move here on the fresh mediums now? On Rathbo, look at that for a move. That is a move and a half. Rathbo has to go wide, and Whitey on the fresh medium looking to make ground. He's got past Rathbo. Can he now put the Ferrari there under pressure? Lewis White's got more penalties, not the McLaren's night. Smithy lags out. Lewis White, penalties for 4, and he's into the pits as well. Vipers Ken gets a pen. The pens are really playing a part here. AFL on the AI of Smithy. Anything towards the front to report. Vipers Kenny's right on the back of our Jacko on them 80 lap hole medium dollar. Top 3 to be fair. Probably due a pit stop. Not yet, but you'd think towards the end of the race, especially obviously Favi and Jacko get to pit J Lawler. I don't think he looked at the end of the mediums. I might be wrong, but he'd have to hammer money. Already done 60 laps and there's still 17 to go, so it looks pretty unlikely. But he may do. We will see how it goes, as Vipers Ken got a penalty, but to be fair to him, there's only Jacko, J Wills, Brewer and Ryan Mills that haven't got a penalty. Jacko sways a little bit wide yet to pit, and the medium starting to lose a bit of ground there. 80 lap hole mediums against 2 lap hole mediums. Jacko, you've got to fight a fancy Vipers Ken who's got the battery as well. There's no ERS for Jacko, and he don't get the job done yet, which is surprising actually there. But both ran out so far. J Wills in a good position as well on the hard, yet to get a penalty. A great race so far. Rathbuck's and the pens just keep on coming and coming, don't they? For pretty much everybody. Look at Vibes and Jacko, wheel to wheel, and that could invite J Wills because a bit of battle in there. Can J Wills make ground? Jacko's not giving up on that spot, but Vipers Ken wants that P3 position. J Wills not too far behind on the heart either, and Brewer not too far behind either. Brewer loses it a little bit there, but Vipers Ken's going to go for it there. And for now, anyway, gets past Jacko, who's now under pressure from Renault. If J Wills said to Renault, sandwich for Jacko. Renault, Racing Point, Renault. 5%'s got past him, and could Jacko now lose out to the fresh hards of J Wills, who wants to be on them points tonight? No points in Brazil other than the qualifying time. Started P2 tonight. Can he get himself back into the top 4? Jacko goes defensive, and that invites Mr. AJ Brewer, last week's race winner, out of nowhere. 3 of them. Jacko from Wills, from Brewer. Pit stop family penalties for AFL. Jacko goes defensive. He's not letting J Wills go past, and that gives Brewer a chance to join the battle as well. They both make contact, and that is like taking candy from a baby for AJ Brewer. Look at this now. Oh my god. A bit too close for my liking there, and there's a massive crash that involves Wills, Jacko and Brewer, and last week's race winner AJ Brewer has retired from the Grand Prix. Serious damage for J Wills and for our Jacko, and a lap 21 safety car. Unbelievable drama here, and AJ Brewer, who had such glory last week, his first ever race win, top of the championship, of course, is going to leave Austria with absolutely nothing. It's cruel on Brewer. There was 3 of them. You can see there's serious damage for the Racing Point of Jacko as well. Has he got a puncture, Jacko? He has got a puncture. There's a puncture for our Jacko. Oh my god. And J Wills as well. Has he got damage? I think he has. He's got no wing. Oh my god, so serious damage for Wills and for Jacko, and a retirement for AJ Brewer. Wills has got no wing, Jacko's got a puncture, and unfortunately AJ Brewer's going to get absolutely nothing. It's cruel for Alfa Romeo. Jacko's in such trouble here. The problem is he's got a puncture. That is superb for Vipers, for Jake and for Wills, because he's holding the pack up. But a right rear puncture for Jacko. A serious crash that involved Josh, Vipers and Jay Wills. And Jacko's into the pits. Oh, man. He's lost his wing, and that is nothing he can do. It's his puncture. He can't even control his car, and he's holding up the pack. Oh, my God. And finally, he gets into the pits. He's going to take a penalty for his troubles, Jacko. Oh, my. But you got to feel for AJ Brewer. Win last week, and he's going to get absolutely nothing in Austria collision that involved him, Jay Wills, and Jacko. Josh didn't have a wing. Jacko had a puncture, and unfortunately Brewer retired from the race. They could have quite easily all retired, really, couldn't they? I'll have to watch it back to see what happened. But Brewer joins Piero in the DNF category, and this changes a lot. This changes a lot. Brewer's not happy. You can't blame him. I have to watch it back. But on the stream, 3 of them serious damage. Jacko, Wills, and Brewer. Brewer retires, Jacko gets a puncture, and Josh has no wing. Unfortunately for Brewer, he couldn't save his car, and he joins Piero, a DNF last week's race winner. DNF's in Austria. More drama here, and Brewer joins Piero into the DNFs. Softs now to the end for Jake, for Vipers, for Favi, for Wills, for Hobbsy. Fresh tyres for pretty much everybody. I mean, drama. And you've got to feel for Brewer. You've got to feel for Brewer. I have to watch it back. He's unlucky, Brewer, because to be fair, Josh could have retired, Jacko could have retired. It's just unfortunate that Brewer retired, but it's cost Jacko a lot. He's had a puncture, he's down in 15th. Josh, to be fair, got unlucky because of Jacko's Jacko's puncture. Josh, to be fair, fresh softs in P6 in a good position. It saved Josh, and he's not got a penalty. Unbelievable. Listen, I don't want to make a comment on it just yet because I haven't watched it back. I've only seen it once. But I mean, wow. I mean, look, I've only seen it once, and what I can't do and what I won't do is speculate and make sort of, predictions of what's to happen and whose fault it is, because I don't know. I've only seen it once. I'll try and look at it now. It's on the stream, and what I'll try and do is look back now and have a quick look before the safety car comes in. I think we're going to do another lap at least anyway. Well, actually, we might not do another lap here. Let's see if we do another lap or not first before I do have a look. We might not do, actually. I'm guessing we're not. It's in this lap, so we'll have to leave it for now and have a look back later. It's just unfortunate that Brewer's been tied up in that, which is a massive shame. A massive, massive shame for last week's race winner, and J Law was in no rush at all to restart this race onto lap 24. I don't know, I'd have to watch it back. I'm sure that Jacko, Brewer and Josh all have their own opinions on it. I'll watch it back and see what happens later. Jay Lawler not rushing at all. Let's carry on with the race. There's 12 laps to go in a great race now ahead of us, and Jay Lawler gets us underway. If everything gets way more as well, Whitey a little bit slow off the restart there. There's a massive pile up at the back. What's happened at the back? There's damage on track there as well. I'm not sure where that damage has come from. But I do know is the AFL has got a train from Cam Alfie, Stephen Freefall, and even Bex Pro as well. And this could get very, very spicy here. Go and look at the state of all them cars going towards turn 3. This could get very, very interesting, and it does get interesting. Stephen dives in. There's a collision as well towards the back with Freefall, who's been squeezed against the wall. Oh dear, be careful, be careful. Don't kill each other. Jesus Christ. Who had the damage then? There was definitely damage on track. Hope we're not busy out in the steward in front, but it could be as Bex Pro spins! It's not been his night tonight, plus he had such a good start to the Grand Prix. He's not got damage, but he's down in 15th. Ryan Milton to 14th. Jacko sludges the grass, and Jacko on his own accord spins, and each race has been taken away from him in a matter of seconds. Jacko, he's lost it himself. He's down to 16th of his own accord. Oh, look at this here. Look at Whitey. Look at Fabi, look at J Mo's, you got Renault Haas, yellow flag towards the back, Stevens retired, it's a VSC. Where's that? I don't know where that is. on the straight. But Stephen joins Brewer and Piero. There's retirements all over the gaff. And a VSC, drama upon drama here. All of a sudden, Lewis White's into the pits. Alp is into the pits. Oh, this is craziness. And Stephen joins Brewer and Piero in the pits for a DNF. Lewis White in the pits, Lewis, fair play. Not been his night tonight, and McLaren pulls into the pits and retires, and he becomes the 4th retiree, and McLaren have ended up that with no points again. I mean, the drama just keeps unfolding. Jacko spins of his own call, Lewis White and Stephen out of the Grand Prix. 11 laps to go. Jay Lawler, Viper's kind of Whitey, your top 3. Haas looking good at the moment, no points last week, looking good though. Jay rolls into the top 5. You got a Renault, Haas, Renault at the moment. Hobbsy, AFL, Cam, Free Fall, and Slip for now, making up the top 10. Ryan Mills though, 11th, and he's not got a pen. Could he end up getting a good result, Ryan Mills, out of nowhere? Drive-through pen for Sniper Boy. Who's that McLaren? Is that Smith? I think Smithy's back in, is he? Wait, I don't know. God knows, I'm not too sure, but a penalty for Sniper Boy. He's into the pits as well. Ryan Mills now into the points. Millsy, love that. Look at this now, was 5 months down Whitey's teammate, both fast drivers wheel to wheel, and Fanny for now gets the job done into the podium positions for Whitey, baby, who could, sorry, Fanny and White all of a sudden lost a lot of traction there, lost a lot of time, and that invites J Mills who gets past him, it invites Hobbsy who also gets past him, does he? No he doesn't, the wheel to wheel, Hobbsy for now gets past him, and Whitey all of a sudden down from 3rd to 6th, my word, he's lost out to Favi, Wills and Hobbsy. And the Whitey on them older mediums losing out to the new soft runners. Shields coming for a podium. Oh, no penalty Shields. As it stands, he's getting a podium. A good night all in all. A moment for Haas and for Renault, who are both into the top 5. A great race so far. Lewis, Stephen, Brewer and Piero all retiring. Smithy and AI's getting nothing either. Could Alfa Romeo top the standings and get no points because Alfa's down in 15th for South Lewis? Shields should get a penalty for that. Doesn't somehow get a penalty for that. He goes incredibly wide, Josh, but escapes a penalty. Oh, was it 20 on the medium, 16 soft? That's Chris Panda saying on the strategy. I didn't really know the strategy for Austria, I'm not going to lie to you. So I didn't really know myself. Could J Rose fancy himself past Favi into turn 3? Breaks early. And that could invite Hobbsy. They may be in contact there as well from Favi, but could that invite Hobbsy to get past J Wills? We'll take a look at penalties in a moment. What I'll do is J Wills and Ryan Mills haven't got any, which is great for them. Okay, well, he's got fast up at the moment. J Lawler, okay. Penalties, look at that. Hobbsy 6, AFL 6, 3-4 6, Cam 6, 9 for Rathball, 3 for the top 3. Josh in a good position in the morning. As is Ryan Mills, to be fair, not on pens. Josh can avoid pens, he could be in tonight on that podium spot. Could it be a double Renault podium? Vipers and J Wills, but 500 might have something to say about Hobbs, he might have something to say about that as well. There's a gap towards the bike. Got a feel for Vexpro, to be fair, and Freefall. Freefall, to be fair, in the points actually. I thought he was quite lower than that, but Vexpro, couple of mistakes, looked good early on. Now out of the points at the moment. Can J Wills on DRS get past Favi? J Lawler now 3.2 seconds clear. And Fabi's going to get his first race win as he did after that P3 in Brazil last week. Could J Lawler get his first race win tonight of the season as he aims to make it back to back to back Drivers' Championship? Josh might get past Favi here. Favi's got no battery. And Josh into turn 3 might go for the dive bomb. He does! Going to the dive bomb. The wheel to wheel. This contact. And Favi holds on for now. But Josh is going to come back here. Favi's not letting go of this P3 lightly. And Josh on the inside of the Haas. The wheel to wheel. And Josh. Oh, his contact. And that invites Hobbs even for now. J-Rolls with no penalties. Back into that top 3. Renault boys into the top 3. J-Rolls gets a penalty now though. And Ryan Mills is the only driver left on circuit to not pick up a single penalty. Wow. Now could that put J-Mills' penalty to the podium under a bit of question, because Fabi and Hobbsy are not too far down, neither's Whitey. We've got a real battle on here. Vipers and Jake, to be fair, Jake 3.5 seconds clear, Vipers Ken 2.1 clear for now. Looking comfortable. Can Fabi get past J-Mills? No battery, but neither's Josh. Freefall gets the penalty himself. And could J-Mills' podium be in doubt here from the Haas of Favi Fenham? He's got the DRS, and J-Mills could be absolutely helpless here. Oh, and J-Mills touches the grass, and that invites Hobbsy the wheel to wheel again. And here comes Hobbsy as well. Favi gets the job done. Josh holds off Favi for now, but that invites Hobbsy. There's loads of these boys here. Favi, J Wills and Hobbsy and even Whitey battling for that final podium position. Josh is going to go for it. Oh, it wasn't great, was it? And Favi's lost out 2 positions now. The Renault of J Wills, the Racing Point of Hobbsy, the Haas of Favi and the Haas of Whitey all battling for the final podium position. It's incredible racing this, to be fair. 4 of them battling to get onto that podium. A Renault, a Racing Point and 2 Haas drivers for now. J Wills gets it. But I have absolutely no doubt the Hobbsy, Favi and even Whitey will still fancy their chances to head on to the last 6 laps. Jay Lawler's race win looks good for now. Babson's podium looks good for now. Can Hobbsy, the Racing Point, a P2 last week, can he keep back-to-back podiums, Hobbsy here? He may well do, you know. I think he got 6 seconds though, which is a bit of a concern. I'm not too sure. Might lost out a little bit. Don't rule out the Haas of Favi enemy. He's not ruling himself out yet either, Favi, and he might fancy chances here against Hobbsy. Jables goes defensive, but that invite opens the door for Favi, who could get them both. He does get them both from P5 to P3. How about that from Favi? But it could be taken away in a matter of seconds because Hobbsy, Whitey and Wills are not far away. But Favi Venom there. Josh went defensive to get to defend Hobbsy, but in comes Favi, and Favi head of Josh into the podium position. AFL now either. Oh my goodness me. Incredible racing here, and there's still battles going on. There's still battles for that podium position. Renault looking good, 5 per second. Josh third, 4th at the moment, but Hobbsy, Whitey and even AFL will think they can still make a late dart for that final podium position. At the moment it belongs to Favi, who could be in trouble here from J Wills. Hobbsy though, he's still within that range, isn't he? This is incredible. Can J Wills get past Favi and back into that podium position, baby? Let's have a look. No, he doesn't. I say, well, Josh could be in trouble here because Hobbsy has got clear track. Favi though losing ground here. J Wills looking to get back ahead of him, but here comes Hobbsy. Could Favi, who gained 2, now lose 2? Look at that from Hobbsy. Oh, Hobbsy! Bex Pro's retired Hobbsy into the podium, is he? Oh my god, they're 3 wide. Oh my goodness me. I can't keep up. My voice has gone. This is incredible. Look at the state of this. This is amazing. Hobbsy, Wills, Favi giving it absolutely everything. Beck's probably retired. It's not his night, unfortunately, in the pits. So, thank you, Ben. See you next week, mate. Hopefully you can bounce back some good performances tonight overall. But look at this here. Hobbsy's now in the podium position. Whitey's not too far away either. These lads are giving it absolutely everything for that final podium position, aren't they? Oh my god, look at what happens when he sees Vine AFL and Freefall. They're not out of it yet either. Oh my goodness me. And now Wills could be in trouble from Favi here. He's lost that P3 to Hobbsy. He might lose that P4 as well. Let's have a look. Into turn 1. This contact! And oh, Favi nearly hits into his teammate. Oh. I'll have a voice tomorrow. Oh, here we go. Whitey! 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 Oh, Whitey's gone wide! He nearly had it! He nearly had it past Wills and Favi! But he went wide. He's now going to be under pressure from AFL. What an end to this race this is going to be! Oh, Jay Lawler still leads comfortably. Labsken still second comfortably, but the P3 spot is still in question. Hobbsy, Wills, Favi, Whitey and AFL do not rail? Do not rail AFL, please don't do that. Do not rule out AFL from the podium position. I'm absolutely sweating. Oh my golly gosh. This is incredible. Hedge Racing was good in Brazil. This may have topped it tonight. 5 DNFs and still to the dying, I don't know what to say. End of the race. There's still battles podiums. Can Favi get past J Wills into P4? Obviously looks to get a bit of a gap now, to be fair, doesn't it? Into P3. But can J Wills defend for P4? Oh, lose it. But don't forget, Hobbsy's got more penalties, I believe. He has got more penalties from J Wills and from Hobbsy, to be fair, could still lose out. And as it stands, will lose out quite a lot, Hobbsy. So potentially Josh, Favi and Whitey, maybe even AFL as well. Oh, a little bit of contact there, a little bit of a bump. Oh, this is incredible racing. And it's not over yet, baby. It is not over yet. Whew. Harry Mills, by the way. No penalties. Top 10. GG's, Millsy. Don't mess it up now. But this podium, obviously, to be fair, has lost it again. You know, like he pulled away, he's lost it again, and maybe Albany's podium's not in the bag. He's got more penalties than Josh and Favi. As it stands, I think it will be J Wills on the podium with him. It'll be a Williams Renault podium. What a night for Renault, be 5% and J Wills can get on the podium. But do not rule out Favi Venom, do not rule out White. He has, to be fair. No points last week, had a pretty good night tonight. Both fast drivers in the top 6 at the moment. Good solid points for the team there as it stands. Oh, what a race, and it's not over yet. It looks like Jay Lawler, by a mistake, Jay Lawler and Vibes can have done the top 2 themselves. Jay Lawler back into the race win, back to the top of the standings, I believe, after last week's P3. Vibes can second. Who's going to get third? Hobbsy, Josh, Favi, maybe Whitey as well. It's still up for debate. Looks like Jerry's has got past 5. Looks like Jay Lawler's, to be fair, if he avoids a penalty, it could be a double Renault podium for Vipers Ken and for J Bills if he can hold off Favi and Whitey. AFL, to be fair, still sniffing around a little bit, but can't really gain the time. Rapport, to be fair, GG 20 on lap on the hards. Good stint there. I know it's not amazing on this track, but a decent stint for Rapport there on the hards. Fair play to him. Incredible bit of racing, and a bit of drama tonight as always, but overall great racing. And it is not done yet. Oh, I'm talking out my backside here. J Bulls within 3 seconds of Obviously by a mile. As it stands, with 2 laps to go, he's going to be on that podium, I think. Obviously got another penalty, oh my god. That's going to kill him. Going to kill him badly, Hobbsy, badly going to kill him. He's P3 at the moment, but he's not going to say P3, let me tell you that for free. Oh my god. Look at the 2 Ash drivers. Whitey again a little bit, he's done that, he's gone deep twice, Whitey. He's gone deep twice. Oh. It's edging towards J Rose, I think, for a Renault double podium. Josh shouldn't have to get past Hobbs, he's got to stay behind him. He's got 6 seconds less penalties, Josh. Shouldn't have to get past him. Can Favi still put in a late charge? You wonder, don't you? You wonder. That's all I'm saying, you wonder. Favi had him still in DRS range of Josh, but Josh in DRS range of Hobbsy. So you just wonder. But, I mean, it's a great night for the Haas team overall. Great night for the Renault team overall as well. On to the last lap, Jay Lawler. It's textbook, isn't it? Look at that. World of his own, league of his own. We're getting that podium, I think, isn't it? We're going to get that race win back to the top for Mr. J Lawler, looking to make it 3 championships in a row. He's going the right way about it. If I had him covering the terrestrial of his own teammate here, Whitey. We'll stay on board with J Lawler in a moment, but this is an incredible end to this race. It's still not done yet. A great battle. Let's go on board with J Lawler for now. He's pretty comfortable, isn't he? There you go. Season 1 champion, Season 2 champion, a P3 in Brazil last week. You know, he's P1 tonight. Jay Lawler wins the Austrian Grand Prix, barring big mistakes now. He'll take it, and Jay Lawler will come home, take the W. The Williams driver wins the Austrian Grand Prix. Vipers get a very solid second for him. Who's going to take third? I think it may be Jay Wills. Could it be a double Renault podium? Could it be a Renault podium for Jay Wills? Obviously got penalties. Here comes Jay Wills. It's a P3 for Jay Wills. P4 for Whitey. Obviously drops to 5th. Favi 6th. But Jay Wills makes it a double Renault podium. That'll taste good, won't it? Whitey 4, obviously Favi 6, Ryan Mills, to be fair, I criticised him. He's got a pretty good P7, AFL 3 falling Cam, all in the points. No points, unfortunately, for Ralph, Jacko, Alfie, Sniper Boy, Jay Smithy, but Jay Wills on the podium. Jay Lawler wins, Vipken second, Jay Wills third, but the main point is tonight, it's a double Renault podium, and that'll be great in terms of the Constructors' Championship. Great now for the Haas team, by the way, as well. Whitey 4th, Favi 5th. But Jay Wills started second, didn't get second, but his teammate gets second, he gets third, right on the podium twice. According to the games, driver 8, it's hard Jacko, I mean, a bit controversial. Bit unlucky tonight, Jacko, to be fair to him, but there you have it. It's Williams And it's a Renault double. Williams take the first place, but it's Renault 2 and 3. Good points tonight. Vibuskenon for our Jack. Could that put... Sorry, Vibuskenon for J-Wills. Could that put Renault potentially to the top of the Constructors' Championship? Or will that be enough from Jay Lawler to keep Williams up there? Haas will not be a million miles away either. Neither will Racing Box. Obviously got a decent finish in the end. They'll be annoyed about penalties. Penalties could still come in. By the way, that could change things around. But for now anyway, Jay Lawler, excuse me, takes the win. Vibuskenon and J-Wills complete that looking good for that Renault podium. There's the race for you. Vibuskenon 5th to 2nd, good result for him tonight. Whitey started 4th. He stays 4th. Bobsy 8th to 5th, a good result for Fabi. Fabi started 13th and comes 6th, potentially a contender for driver of the day. Mills finishes 7th. No penalties for Ryan Mills tonight. Big up Ryan Mills, AFL, 3-4, and Cam. Cam, a good result, 8th 10th, good result for Cam tonight there. And there's the rest of the grid. Bex, Pro, Lewis, Stephen, Brewer and Piero all retired. Piero retired on lap 1, which was unbelievable, really. And there's your top 3. J Lawler, and it's a double Renault podium. Vibuskenon 2nd, J-Wills 3rd. Good results for the Haas team, though. Whitey 4th. Favi 6th, sorry. Hobbsy in the end. Not a bad P5 for Hobbsy. I'm sure he'll take it. But there you have it. There's your story. J Lawler wins. But it's a J-Wills podium alongside Vibuskenon. J-Wills gets 3rd, Vibuskenon gets 2nd. Renault both on the podium. How good will that taste in terms of the Constructors' Championship? Congratulations, J Lawler, to Vibuskenon and J-Wills. I want to see if any of them want a quick interview. Let's ask if anyone want an interview. If they don't want it, it's fine. But I'm just going to ask. Let's have a quick look. See if any of our top 3 tonight want an interview. J Lawler does want an interview, so we'll get J Lawler in first, considering that he won. And then we'll Vipers want... Oh, they all want an interview. All 3 of them do. Love that. Love that. Right, let's get J Lawler in first. Bear with me 1 second, and we'll get Jake in. Right, I'm going to get Jake in the party, so I was just letting me pain in the backside dog into the room. I'm absolutely sweating after that race. What a race. Let me get J Lawler into the party. Where is J Lawler's PSN? That's not his PSN, is it? Getting a lot of positive feedback about Hedge racing tonight, which is always nice. Always nice, isn't it? First of all, let's get our race winner in J Lawler, who got a P3 last week in Brazil. He started first tonight, he ends in first tonight, not a bad effort at all. And we'll get J Lawler in first for a quick interview. See what he thinks about the Austrian Grand Prix. And he's here now. Mr. J Lawler, race winner.
Oh.
Well, P3 last week, P1 tonight. A very early pit. I think you mentioned about doing a pit stop on lap 1. What was that about?
I just said that I'll go for the quality points and then go for the race win afterwards. Just give other people a chance of getting decent results rather than...
That's fair play. That's fair play. Mediums, and then was it a soft, medium, soft? I think it was, wasn't it?
It was, yeah, so I started on the sauce, pitted for mediums, then went back to sauce.
Pretty easy in the end. I mean, you was comfortable. I didn't even cover you for the last... I think when the safety car came out, there was about 10 laps left. I didn't even cover you because I think you was 3 seconds clear of Vipers. You was pretty comfortable. Was that pretty easy overall?
I mean, Vipers was... I didn't expect him to really keep in distance, but he did, to be fair to him. I mean, I was keeping me fuel quite low. I weren't really pushing
just saving it.
I didn't really want to waste the tyres. The safety car, actually, when Brewer retiring, that safety car coming out, actually helped me out so much because my tyres were on 75%.
Yeah.
So I was pitting that lap anyway. So Brewer retiring kept me P1.
Well, I don't know if you noticed, but the top 3 at the time, I think it may have been you. It might have been you, Vipers, and Josh, actually. When you all pitted for tyres on the safety car, the person in 4th was Jacko, who had a puncture. So he was holding all the cars up behind him. So that gave you pretty much a free pit stop. You got in the pits and got out of the pits with no issues, really. Because Jacko had a puncture, so like, there was massive cube. And then he crashed going into the pit lane because he had a puncture. So everyone was sort of queued up. So that kind of saved you free, really, from any pressure. And on the safety car restart, you got away really well.
Yeah, it's always better to go at the end of the on the corner. in
Oh,
Austria.
definitely. Right,
Got
well,
his exit. So.
a pleasure, and well done tonight, and I'll see you in Singapore next week.
Yeah, cheers, mate. Nice one.
Cheers, mate. See you
See you
later.
in a bit.
See you later, mate. Right, there you have your race winner, Mr. J. Law. There wasn't really much to ask him because it was a pretty routine order, isn't it? Overall, we've seen it all before with him, haven't we? He's not bad, is he? He's not bad, and he's going for that third. Is it 3 in a row? I'm hoping someone can stop him, please. Someone. Let's try and invite Vipers Ken. Mr. Vipers Ken to the party. If I can find his PSN. Is he still in the game? I mean, what is his PSN? There he is. Let me invite him via this. Vipers Ken. Voice chat. Let me invite him to this. Right. We should have invited. I think we've invited Vipers Ken. Have we? Have we invited Vipers Ken? I don't think I have. I'm in an area. Let me try. Very quickly. It's never quick with me, is it? Never quick. And invite Vipers Ken for a quick little interview. The man who got 4th in Brazil last week, he's now back on the podium. And there we go, invited Vipers Ken to the party. So we'll get him in. And we'll see what the man who's in P2 tonight, P2 Vipers Ken, let's see what he's got to say. And then we'll get Mr. J. Wills in, who I'm sure will be loving an interview, won't he, Josh? Be loving it. If you're still in the stream, by the way, thank you. I know this bit's a little bit boring, but genuinely, thank you for still being in the stream. It's very slow inviting Vipers Ken to this party. I think the Majors have done it now. I think we've invited Vipers Ken to the party, I believe. Have we? We have! I don't think he's in yet, but don't know why I'm shouting. I am sweating, mate. Absolutely sweating. I think he sent him a party invite. He's asking me if he can join. My voice, by the way, is gone. Here he is, Mr. Vipers Ken. But before I talk to you, mate, do you have your voice on share? I just want to make sure that people can hear you. Just if you can chat for me, mate, that'd be great.
I have now, so
Perfect.
You're right now.
Perfect, mate. A great result for you in the end. You came P4 in Brazil last week, I believe. I think it was P4.
Yes.
First podium of the season, and your teammate got on the podium with you as well.
Yeah, I saw that. That was nice. Yeah.
Buzzing, happy days.
Yeah, definitely, man. Good points for the team, but yeah, the quali. Let's begin with the quali. The quali was a bit disappointing for me. P5.
Yeah.
I expected to be at least 2/10 quicker when I practiced, so that was a bit disappointing. But the race literally went perfect the first 10 laps, I think. But then the safety car came out, and that's when it actually ruined my race, because I just pitted, I think, 2 laps for fresh mediums, and then the safety car came out. So
Yeah, it always comes out at the wrong time, doesn't it?
yeah, exactly. So that ruined my race a bit. But yeah, so Jay Lawler actually finished above me. But yeah, it was deserved after all. He was the fastest driver, so I'm not that disappointed.
I was saying to Jake then, because I just interviewed Jake, and I was saying to him, I didn't really cover you two at the end. I sort of left you two to it because no one was near you both. You had like your own little race on your own, and he had his own little race on his own. It was quite comfortable. After the safety car, you both got away really well, and it was quite comfortable for you both. A bit of a shame, like you say, that you just pitted on some new tyres and the safety car come out, but I suppose a P2, your teammate gets P3 overall. Pretty good night, not bad.
Yeah, exactly. Good points. I'm not complaining, so.
Happy days, mate. Well, it's Singapore next week. Are you good at Singapore?
I think last season went pretty well.
It's a very interesting circuit.
Yeah, it was interesting. I think it was raining the last 10 laps.
Yeah, I think it was rain. Yeah, might be rain again next week. Who knows? But no, well done tonight, mate, and I'm looking forward to seeing you again next week.
Yes, thank you, man.
Thank you, mate. Take care.
Yeah, take care, man. See ya.
See you later, mate. And there is the GOAT himself, Mr. Vipers Ken. How cool is he? He just, cool, calm, gets on with it, love it. Right, and This is one you've all been waiting for. I want to interview Mr. Diebomb himself, Jay Wills. Who, to be fair to him, he started well. Let's see what he's got to say for himself. Probably banging about Reading, won't he? About how good Reading are. Like a Reading podcast all over again. Here he is, the GOAT himself.
Hello.
Is your voice on share just before we crack on?
Double checking. It should
Please-
be, yeah,
please
always
do.
allow.
Right,
It should be,
Mr. Jay Wills. To be honest with you, I didn't think I'd be interviewing you tonight. Hey, you know what though? Qualifying pace so far been great. That's 2 P2s in a row now. Only Jake's qualified ahead of you. Where are you finding it from?
As I've said in a few other leagues that I am in, I am in because we call me Mr. Friday in the party because we qualify on a Friday. I am George Russell.
All right.
Qualify.
And then that's
I
it.
do qualify. Yeah, qualifying.
Qualifying points all season, nothing else.
Oi.
No, fair play. Good result tonight. I mean, I was saying to, I don't know if you noticed. I don't know what happened. I've only seen it once. There was an incident with you, Jacko, and Brewer.
I was complete passenger. I can't lie.
Yeah, I've only seen it once myself, so I can't really comment on it. But what I would say is, I don't know if you noticed, but Jacko got a puncture from that. So what that did was, it helped you when you went into the pits on the same lap, because I think you lost your wing, didn't you?
Full red front.
So
wing was
when you
complete
pitted,
passenger.
Jacko had a puncture, so he was holding all the cars up behind him. So that was perfect for you. Get into the pits and get back out.
I remember seeing that Hobbsy was all behind me in that because I was stuck on a double stack with. I was literally in the party going, Vipers, you don't need to pit. Vipers, you don't need to pit. Take track position.
It's a good result though. Again, I mean, I know that last week you got a P2 and it didn't really go your way in the end.
My race, really.
But I mean, and even Vipers getting a P12 for the Constructors Championship. It's a pretty good night. Not bad.
Pretty good haul.
Not bad at all. Am I going to be seeing you on the podium more often, or is that going to be it?
We've got a few races that I like in there. Abu Dhabi's one of the key ones that I do really like.
And it's Singapore tomorrow. You had a good result in Singapore last week in Cone, so...
I know the strategy for Singapore, but I don't know if it'll work with these fast people around me. That's the
with these fast people around you, that is what it is. These fast people.
No disrespect to the academy boys, but
no,
they're not exactly the most rapid drivers.
Very well done, and hopefully this won't be the last time I speak to you. Hopefully next week in Singapore we sat here again when you've won the race.
Tonight was just a bit of a smooth operation.
It was a great race. I mean, there was one point where there was 6 people. I don't know if he was involved, but there was 6 cars wide. It was incredible.
Yeah.
You have to watch it back.
At one point, when I'm leading, my controller dies with Hobbsy directly behind me, and I come back, and there's 7 cars sat behind me.
I noticed that, 'cause it said you was in AI for a minute, so I thought that'd be happening. I thought that'd happen, sorry.
7 cars just sat behind me. I was a bit like, so my first ever time leading in Hedge racing, and
there's
I've got all these people behind me. Great.
Well, a big well done, mate, and hopefully you bottle it tomorrow in Brazil. Well done, mate.
Hey.
No, well done, mate, and I'll catch you tomorrow for Cone.
See you tomorrow, mate.
Well done, mate. Well played.
Right, cheers, mate. No, have a good evening, pal.
Yeah, you too, mate. You too. Take care.
Right, in a bit. Bye.
See you later. There you have it. We'll end the stream because it's been a pretty long one tonight. Longer than expected, but there we've got a podium interview with all the top 3. How about that? Edge rating content, mate. You know, you get these exclusive on the channel. You know what I mean? But no, fair play to Jake, to Vipers, and to Mr. J Wills. We're joking aside. Great race tonight. Superb points for the 3 of them. Great result for the 3 of them, and hopefully we'll see him on the, especially Josh. We'll see Josh doing the interviews again. But no, if he's still in the stream, by the way, a big thank you. My voice is dead. But I loved it. Loved every minute of it tonight. Great race. Bit of drama. I'm sure that I'll be busy on the incident front, but 2 incredible races to kick off this season. This is by far, and I said it before, this is the best season of Edge racing so far. I truly believe that. And we've got 12 races to come. We're here in 7 days' time for Singapore, which will be in Marina Bay, Singapore, which will be I have no doubt, a bit of fun in Singapore. But I'm going to leave you to it now. I will catch you if you get here tomorrow, by the way, 8 o'clock, Combe Racing Academy. I'm racing in Brazil. I'm in a fight for P1 in the championship with the likes of J Wills, Ryan Mills, BX Pro, so join me then. But if not, I will see you next Sunday as we're here for Hedge Racing Season 3, Race 3 in Singapore. It's been a superb night in Austria. Until then, stay safe. Good night. Hedge out.